back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing yet another 5-star read. This is The House of Eve by Sadika Johnson, and this book was incredible. This is my second book that I've read by Sadika Johnson. The first one was Yellow Wife, which was a 5-star read, and now we have House of Eve, which was another 5-star read. I even enjoyed this one even better than Yellow Wife, and I didn't think that that would be possible, but it was. At this point, Sadika Johnson is now added to my auto by author list. The authors on that list for me are Kennedy Ryan, Tia Williams, Abby Jimenez, and now definitely Sadika Johnson. House of Eve follows two FMCs in this one. So we have Eleanor, who is a college student at the elite Howard University. She's from a small town in Ohio called Elyria, and she heads off for big dreams at Howard University. While she's there, she meets a man named William Pry, and he is studying to be a doctor. He comes from an extremely wealthy black family in DC. So there's these wealthy families in DC called the DC elite, and he happens to hail from one of those families. So he's studying to be a doctor. His father was a doctor. His grandfather was a doctor. His mother is very well known in the community. They just have basically what could be considered a high class haves versus the have-nots type of family. Eleanor, this is all new to her, and so when she meets his family for the first time, she realizes that she doesn't really belong there. Not only is she not the correct pedigree, she did not come from wealth, she did not come, with a silver spoon in her mouth. Her parents are not college graduates. So while she's realizing she's not exactly the right pedigree, she also realizes that she may not be the right color as well. This is her first-hand experience of colorism within her community as well. So she discovers this DC elite for the first time, which her boyfriend just happens to be a part of, as well as the colorism issue. She and William embark on a life together, and they want to have a baby and just have a family together, and she's realizing that is not going to be as easy as she thought it would be, and that the perfect life she thought they would have would not be easily attained. Then we have Ruby, who is a high school girl from a poor upbringing with a unstable family environment, family situation, and home life. She is working her butt off to secure a scholarship so that she can go to college. She knows that the only way she will be able to go to college is if she gets a scholarship. So she is working really hard to do that. But she gets into a forbidden romance, forbidden love affair with a boy, and that threatens to destroy everything she's been working for, and threatens to interrupt the trajectory that she has been on in trying to change her life and get out of the environment that she's in. She has big dreams of being a doctor, but this new forbidden love affair, she falls in love, and it threatens everything that she's worked for. She also realizes how much race really matters, and she's stuck between the man and the boy, the boy that she loves, and also knowing that she technically shouldn't be a part of his world. I found myself individually rooting for both of these women. I wanted the best outcome for them, and I was very excited to see the way their stories matured. Now, these two women, though from completely different walks of life, living completely different lives, Eleanor and Ruby, unbeknownst to them, their paths collide in an unexpected way. I won't share too much on that because I want you to read it for yourself and be just as surprised as I was. But this was an absolutely incredible story. Definitely enjoyed the epilogue. I enjoyed seeing what happened with these two women individually, and seeing the cross references between these two women. Definitely make sure you read the author's note in the back as well, because I learned, had more context on the story from reading her author's note. I also read this along with listening to the audio, which I also recommend. I enjoyed the audiobook. It was engaging. It kept my attention. And I'm just absolutely in a phase where I'm loving immersive reading right now. So I definitely enjoy reading this while listening to the audio. If you have not read anything by Sadika Johnson, I highly recommend you add this one and Yellow Wife, her first book. I don't know if that's her first book or not, but add Yellow Wife to your TBR. I kid you not, the minute I finished this book, I immediately got on Google, went to her website to see if she had any other books coming up, because if she did, I was immediately going to order it. I just enjoy her writing, and unfortunately she doesn't have any new ones coming up just yet that I could find, but whenever she does, or whenever that announcement is made, I will definitely be buying that book so that I can read it. She is now just it for me. So if you are a historical fiction fan, I have no doubt that you will absolutely love this book. Go ahead and put it on your TBRs. At this point, I've read, I would say, roughly 15 or so books, maybe. I don't know. I would say I've read about 15 books in the year of 2025 so far, and this has by far been my favorite read of 2025 thus far. So I wholeheartedly recommend this book. Again, if you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. See you guys for the next review. Bye.